Well, that was some truly fascinating footage of the airport. And Scott, where can you find this information, that video?
Yeah, that's good. You can find it on flycew.com. And in addition, we also have a Facebook page on there. There's a lot on that flycew.com website if you go to it.
Yeah, a lot of information. That video's on there, plus information about the airport.
To include the enterprise zone.
So. Yeah, I'd like to talk about that soon, but I wanted to also, looking back here and I'm seeing the fire trucks all at the ready, and I understand they saw a little action out here.
Oh yeah. Just a couple weeks ago now, we had a pretty good sized fire out here surrounding the airport, and we don't know the cause of the fire yet, but I'll tell you what, my hat's off. I got to throw a shout out to NOFD. They just did an absolutely heroic job fighting the fires. No structural damage to any of the buildings. They minimized the damage to anything around the surrounding area and saved a lot of homes on the other side of the airfield here. The cause of the fire is unknown, but I really appreciate not only NOFD but also the surrounding other fire agencies that came to the rescue. We had, I think, close to 20 different agencies out here helping the fight the fire, to include the Forest Service with their helicopters.
Yeah, well, they did a fantastic job. A good buddy of mine owns a Bay State cable tie up the street here, and I know NEW, and they got the fire breaks in there, prevented any of those buildings, and so they did a fantastic job of saving a lot.
And that's one of the unique things that Bob Sykes Airport has is a Index D ARF facility, which is what that is, Aircraft Rescue and Firefighting Facility. So that's one of the few things as far as a general aviation airport that you rarely see at a general aviation airport, something like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's I was saying, that's a well-managed airport that has all these facilities and how they all come together as well.
Thank you.
I see we got some planes in the background coming and going and taxiing in and taking advantage of the airport. So I'm glad they showed up. Now, you mentioned a little bit about the enterprise zone. Can you elaborate a little bit about that and the industrial park that's right next door?
Yeah, that's another thing that thanks to the county commissioners and the EDC and other agencies that were involved in developing the enterprise zone, the Florida Enterprise Zone, which really is it's a huge thing for bringing businesses and for the employers and employees of any businesses within the enterprise zone. And you can also find this on the FlyCEW website. But what that does is that gives businesses tax credits or tax benefits for employee taxes, for business equipment taxes, and so forth. Gives them certain tax breaks and benefits for any business that happens to be here, and then any employers that happen to also live in the enterprise zone and work in the enterprise zone. They also get benefits from that.
Right, and again, that's a great thing. So if anybody's watching this, tell more companies to come down here, take advantage of these credits, and
absolutely, and it's working.
Makes your business more profitable, and again, more jobs we can get in Crestview, the stronger our airport and our community is. And also, I guess you do some recruiting events. You want to gain businesses here. We've got some really good businesses. I think we were just talking about Seegers Aerospace across the way. They have a presence.
Right. We've got Seegers out here. Of course, we've got L3 BAE. We've got Sunshine Aerospace, Emerald Coast Aviation, who's our fixed base operator, who helps service all the aircraft that come into here.
Yeah, I had a chance to see that operation about a couple months ago. I was pretty impressed by how they're all running at Brad Hall and Jonathan Dunn.
Yeah, you bet. And then, of course, our newest company that just came in, and we've broken ground on their hangar, which is Quest Airparts. So the way we go about trying to get some of these businesses, obviously we get inquiries from the businesses themselves, but we also have to go out and do a sales pitch for the most part. One of the avenues is through, say, the NBAA, which is the National Business Aviation Association, which is one of the largest conferences, certainly one of the largest aviation conferences in the country, and that's a conference that has all the businesses that are associated with general aviation. We can go go up there and talk to any businesses, let them see our display. We go out and talk to them about what they've got for businesses, and we want to bring compatible businesses into the Crestview Airport that will be like-minded and actually be able to help each other out, as well as bring jobs and employment into this area. The other thing is the MRO, Maintenance, Repair and Overhaul Conference, which is down in Miami that we're getting ready to go to. And that's where we ended up with Quest Air Parts and that type of business that might come into this area.
Yeah, I know the presence to the military base as well. Is that a benefit to some of the businesses?
It is. It's huge, and I'm glad you brought that up because you know we are a huge military community in this area, and as such, a lot of defense contractors. We've got fantastic test ranges out here. We've got the water directly off our coast here for any of the flight tests and so forth, and we have easy access for aircraft flying back and forth across country right here in Crestview. So that's a huge factor when it comes to bringing in businesses.
Yeah, I know I often see the C-130s and different planes flying, Chinook helicopters. I've seen Russian helicopters come out of this area. So that's all part of that business and synergy between the different companies.
In addition to, yes, and in addition to the access that we have to rail and road structures. You know, we've got I-10, we've got 90, and all that are passing right through here, and we're so close to major industrial and major business centers such as, you know, Atlanta, Mobile, and Tallahassee, and Gainesville, and so forth. So it makes easy access for businesses to come and go right here.
Yeah, so again, you businesses that are out there watching this video, you make sure you get a hold of Scott.
It's exciting.
Because he can set you up and get you rolling, and you see the construction in the background here, and this is really a fantastic airport, and again, a tremendous job you guys are doing to manage such a big air park and all the aspects of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds so complicated, but you sure organize it in a good way.
Well, come on out and I'll find a place for you out here. Trust me, guaranteed. Good.
Well, we definitely want to see that.
All right.
Thank you, Scott.
Absolutely.
And so what I'm going to do now is I have Derek Lott, our president-elect. He's going to spend some time talking about the fantastic things that have been happening in the Crestview area, some of our new members that are joining, and I think we're going to talk about one of the most successful events in Crestview history, the Triple B Barbecue, and Will, I think, might have some words to say about that. So we'll turn it over.